everything. O thief, today I have imprisoned you in the miserable prison house of my heart, which is very fearful due to terrible darkness of my ignorance, and therefore a very long time you will remain receiving appropriate punishment for your crimes of thievery. O Krishna.
Thank you, Ishwarji. It looks like Chaitra ji is raising her hand. Thank you, Ishwarji. Very nice.
O Krishna, thief of my everything, the noose of my devotion remain forever tight. You will continue to reside in the prison house of my heart because I will not release you for millions of aeons.
Yes. Very good. So we are going to learn about Krishna, and anybody has the Krishna book with you that Srila Prabhupada has compiled? I'm just going to show you the book. So we are going to cover this book for a few weeks now. It's called Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and it's the stories from Srimad Bhagavatam, compiled by Srila Prabhupada. So we will start with the chapter 1 today. But before we start, let's quickly try to recap what we covered last class. Anybody remembers what we were studying last week? It's actually the practical applications, right, of Bhakti Yoga or Bhagavad Gita in our lives. And we discussed about what the Guru teaches, who is a
teacher. Sorry,
yes,
Prabhuji.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
so
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, sorry, I was not in the previous class due to some class issues.
Okay, no problem, Tairaji. Thank you for coming this week.
Welcome Prabhuji.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Asmita ji.
yeah, so you should not eat prasadam, fruits or vegetables, but then you should not be drunk, or you should not even eat meat.
Yes.
And even do gambling.
Yes.
Since whenever Krishna was in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna never said, I want chicken, I want fish, I want he never said that. But then he would only say, I want apple, or I want an orange, like that.
Yeah, he said patram pushpam phalam toyam. That is a leaf, like tulsi leaf. Patram pushpam is a flower, phalam is a fruit, toyam is water. So he said, if you offer these to me in loving devotion, he will accept it. So as devotee, yeah, go ahead.
So there's this I guess guru, and that guru, he can do tricks, but then one time there was this crane, I guess, which disturbed him. So that's why the guru got so angry. I think the crane pooped on him, but then the guru got so angry, so that's why he fired the crane.
Yeah, you're talking about the Kaushik Muni pastime we discussed.
Yeah. And then he went to this woman for food, and then this woman is serving late, but then she's saying, oh, I'm doing my duty. And then Kushik Muni, he asked, that woman is a devotee of Krishna. So then that woman, she told him where to go so that he can learn his lesson. So that woman sent Kushik Muni to another place. And then he saw this meat cutter, and he's like, ew, why should I even be with this meat cutter. And then but then he still followed the meat cutter, and he realized that the meat cutter, the man who's cutting the meat, is doing his job. Even that since he has not a choice in that, it's bad. But then that's his only choice, and he has a happy family.
Prabhuji, can I tell the story?
Oh, okay. Chaitra ji wants to say the rest. Ashmita ji, please. Okay, Chaitra ji, go ahead.
So Kaushik Muni came to that woman's house and he asked for something to eat. But then without giving him anything, her husband came, so that she went and first served her husband and then bought the food to the Kaushik Muni. And then he's like, first I came here, it's taking too long. And then he was about to give her, he was about to get angry and try to curse her, but then he didn't, because she said that this is my duty and I have to do that first before doing anything else. And then she told him about this butcher, and then so Kaushik Muni went to the butcher and then he saw him cut meat. And then he went and asked him, this woman told me that you told her many life lessons and that you were really moralful. And then he said that, but you're cutting meat. And then the butcher said that, I cut meat, but I don't eat meat. This is my job and I have to do it.
And when he and Kaushik Muni followed the butcher Dharma Vyata to his house, and he was living a very pious life.
Yes.
His family, he was taking care of his parents and his kids.
Prabhuji,
Very nice way. Yes.
Prabhuji, Prabhuji, sorry I joined late. Did you cover anything?
No, we are discussing what we covered last class. Welcome to the class, Meenakshi. You're so honored.
Prabhuji, the last class I didn't join, Prabhuji, so I don't know what you have taught.
That's okay. We are going to start a new topic this week. We're just reminding ourselves what we learned last week. It was a wonderful story about duty or dharma taught by a regular housewife who's a devotee of the Lord to Kaushik Muni, who was a very exalted mystic. But he was very angry.
That occupation that one person depends on never matters.
Sorry, Ishwarji, can you say that again, please?
Oh, nothing, Prabhuji. Nothing.
All right. Then we learned about ABCD. Do anybody remember what ABCD of following Bhagavad Gita or living a life of Bhakti Yoga is? It's an acronym for 4 important things we should do to improve our Bhakti and improve our spiritual life.
I only know C and D, which is connecting to devotees.
C is the most important thing, which is this. What is this?
Oh, chanting, wow.
Yes.
And devotees for D?
D is deity.
Oh, deity.
Yeah, worshipping deities, because deities are the manifestation of God. Because he's not physically present, the deities are like the Lord is physically present. So if we see the deities as Lord, then he will reciprocate to us as the Lord himself. But if we see the deity as just a stone or a piece of wood, then it'll just be like that. So that is a C and D. What about A and B?
Prabhuji, A means association of devotees.
Very good, Teraji. That's the
And
most important.
And B means books of
Yeah.
And C was the most important.
Yeah. C, yeah.
Prabhuji, A means
Prabhuji, B means books reading, books of Srila Prabhupada, and we should read books. And Prabhuji, C means chanting the names of Lord, and D means diet.
Yeah. Right, as well as deity worship if we can have it. But these are the most important. But the thing is, chanting, I said, once we understand and know about it, then chanting is the most important. But if we don't know anything about bhakti, then association is the most important, because if you associate, just like we are doing right here, we have each other to discuss and learn from, so we can learn. And then once we learn the basics, we can take up Srila Prabhupada's books, where all these lessons are taken from, and we can read by ourselves and understand. And then C is chanting, of course, which is very important. Once we understand, the most important thing of bhakti is chanting the holy names of the Lord to purify our consciousness. And then diet, treating our body as a temple and only giving the body Krishna Prasad is the highest standard. But everybody has different journeys, there are different levels. So slowly we can understand that first step is slowly to reduce meat, because just like Valmiki Muni, right, or Mrigari, he was half killing animals. So Narada Muni, he's a great devotee, told him, you should not half kill, you should fully kill animals so that they don't suffer. When you half kill, they're alive for many days, but they're suffering the pain. So you just fully kill them, because they'll go through the pain and then they won't have pain for many days. And then Mrigari, finally, he followed that, and then he started chanting and he became a great devotee. So you just need to make a right step in the correct direction and slowly improve.
What about the person that said Rama, Rama, Rama?
Yeah, that's Valmiki Rishi. So he was also a hunter, and he couldn't even say the word Ram. So Valmiki Rishi told him, just say Mara, Mara, Mara. Mara means to kill, kill, kill. He only knew that. But a wonderful devotee knows how to make even a person who can't say the name Ram with his mouth.
Prabhuji, we are discussing about the previous class.
Yes,
Okay.
sorry. We are going off topic, you're right. And then we discussed about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and why Krishna came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to revive the wonderful process of bhakti and give us this highest principle. And from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we can trace acharyas down to Srila Prabhupada, who came to the West to teach English-speaking people the lessons of bhakti. And he established 108 temples all over the world in just 10 years. He traveled the world around 14 times. So he is the highest example that we can. It's just 50 years ago. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came 500 years ago, and Krishna came 5,000 years ago. So let's now jump into our class for this week. Yes. Any points?
We also learned about, Prabhuji, we also learned about the story of Jaga and Maga, two thieves.
Jagai and Madai.
Yes, Jagai and Madai, right. Very good. So even the greatest sinners became greatest devotees by the mercy. Yes. So everybody has hope. Nobody needs to say, oh, I am doing this, I'm doing that, I cannot follow bhakti. But whatever situation you are in, you have hope, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is giving his mercy to everyone.
What about
Yeah.
And Prabhuji, the greatest thing is that to learn about bhakti from a highly qualified person like Srila Prabhupada or highly qualified devotees of the Lord.
Yeah, qualification, as well as they should be coming from a good parampara. So not just like somebody woke up in the morning and they got an idea and they're going to tell you this is how you should do it. No, we want to trace that idea back to Krishna. If Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said it, it should be heard exactly as they said, not by somebody adding or removing things based on their whims, right? So important about the parampara also. Very good. Ishwarji. Okay, so let's go into the topic for today. We're going to learn more about Krishna from the Krishna book. So the first thing we learn from the Krishna book is his birth. So anybody knows the story of Krishna's birth, the inconceivable, amazing story? Yes. So, okay. Ayana, you want to say something because you haven't said anything yet?
No, you can go.
Okay. Okay, Tairaji, you can go ahead.
Okay, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, actually, Krishna, when Lord Krishna was going to birth, actually, Kansa was there, and his father was the king of, I think, Prabhuji, can you tell one thing that, yes, Prabhuji. So, Kansa's father was the king of Mathura, and actually Kansa wants to be the king, so he just tortured his father and he just put him into the jail, and he became the king. His father always says something good, but he does not listen. And after few days, he told Vasudeva to marry Devaki, and after that, Vasudeva did not want to marry, but he was forced to marry. So he should marry, and he had married also. And when they had married, they were going only. Kansa told that I will take them. I will be the chariot for today. So when they were going, so the cloud came, means suddenly a thundering came, and the thundering was saying that Kansa, be prepared. The eighth son of Devaki and Vasudev will be your murderer. So then he told. Then he was very furious, and he told. And then he wanted to kill Devaki. So he was just going to take out his knife. Till then, Vasudev told that do not kill your own sister. If you want, I will give you all the sons. Every time my son will born, I will give you. Just don't kill your sister, because everyone will say you that you are very bad, and he does not want to listen that. So he told, okay, but you have to give me all the sons. And then first son came. Then the first son, and then Kansa put them into the jail. There were many jails there. So in one jail, Kansa's father was there, and in the other jail, Devaki and Vasudev was there. So when the first child born, then Vasudev, then Kansa came, because the soldiers told Kansa that the first child has born. So then he came and he took the child from Devaki's hand. He snatched that child, and he just throw that child into the wall. And after throwing, Devaki and Vasudev will obviously cry, and they were crying. And same way, the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. And when the seventh child came, so seventh child was Balaram, and Vasudev in the when actually this is Kalyug, and when there was I guess Treta Yug or Satyug. I guess Treta Yug, right, Prabhuji?
But this is Dwapara Yuga, where Krishna was born.
Yes, Prabhuji. Dwapar Yug. And in Dwapar Yug and every Yug except Kalyug, the kings married at least many wives. Okay, so Vasudeva was having one wife named Rohini. So Rohini came. He requested Kansa to come in the jail, and he came. Kansa allowed her, and when Rohini went into the jail, so he told that you can give me Lord Balaram. I will take him very much carefully. I will not let him die. So Devaki was happy, but she was little sad because her son was also going. So she told, okay, you can take. And then he took that, and she gave that to Rohini, and she went. And same way, when the eighth child was about to born, the Lord Vishnu came, and he appeared in the form of Vishnu only, and he told that I will be your son. But Devki Maya told, I don't need such type of son who is having so many hands and who is so much big. So he told, no, I will come, but I will be coming in a in a baby form. So Devki was very happy and he came in baby form. And after he came,
Okay, Taira ji, looks like Chaitra ji also want to say the story. So thank you so much. Wonderfully.
I forgot to put my down, Prabhuji.
Sorry? Oh, okay. Then Taira ji, go ahead. You.
okay, Prabhuji. Then after when when but Devki Maya was saying that Kansa will come and he will kill you anyhow. So he told that okay, I will make the soldiers Prabhuji, what we call that yes, I will make the soldiers fall asleep for for 2-3 hours till then, and the jail will be open automatically, and your and cons will sleep only, and I will give you time for 2-3 hours. You can give this child to Nandgaon. So then he told okay, means Vrindavan, I think, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
then he told okay. So Devki Maya gave the basket, and Devasudev took Krishna in his head because it was raining heavily that time. And the snake and when they were going, Lord Balram, means Balram wants to meet Krishna. So he appeared in the form of snake and he covered Krishna. Vasudev was thinking that, oh my God, my poor child will be, he is just born and he can die also. But Lord Balram protected him. And when he was going, then he was there, and he saw Nanda Maharaj, and he told that please take care of my child, and I don't want to keep my child with me because Kansa can kill him. So then Nand Maharaj told, you just wait here, and he went inside. He put it Krishna there, and he replaced the child with Durga Mata, and um, Yashoda Maya was also sleeping. Prabhuji, my voice is coming?
Yes. Very good.
And Maya was also sleeping. So he exchanged the child and he gave Durga Mata to Vasudev. And then Vasudev told, why you are giving your son? I have just gave my son. Why you are giving me your daughter? I have just given you my son because I wanted to. I just wanted to keep my child safe. And if you give me your child, then Kansa can kill this child also. But he told, no problem, you can take. And then he took it with him, and he went. And when Vasudev came into the jail, again the jail was closed. Their hands were tied up, and the soldiers wake. And the soldiers saw that Durga Mata was born. So he went to Kansa and told, but oh king, the child has born, but it is not a boy, it is a girl child. So he told, no problem, he or she is the there. He or she will kill me now. Whatever it is, I have to kill it. Then he went there and he snatched Durga Maya, and he was just going to kill. He just threw that into the wall. But Durga Maya was God, and God cannot die. So then she appeared in the form of full Durga Mata and told, you foolish person, your child has already born and he is in Vrindavan. So, and I am the child of Nand Maharaj. So if you want to kill that child, you can invite him, or you can only go to Vrindavan. And then she went. And then Kans was very much furious. And then this was the story of Krishna. And then when Krishna born, so many things happened. Like Putna came, and then
Yeah. Covered the next class. So thank you so much, Taraji. You took the class today. It was wonderful. So I'll just go through some points you didn't cover, okay? So initially, the advent of Krishna, the reasons why Krishna was born in the world is because Bhumi Devi, she went to Brahma and said, oh Brahma, there are so many demons in this planet like Kamsa. in the Jarasandha. They're creating a lot of problems in this world. I can't continue like this. You have to come and remove all these bad demons. And Brahma said, "Oh, I can't even control these bad people. So the only solution is to go to the Supreme Lord." And they went to the the milk ocean, and that's where the Garbhodakashai Vishnu lies on the Ananta Shesha, right? So they all went. So if you see the picture, there's Lord Shiva, there is Lord Brahma, and all the demigods. They all went, and they fell on the banks of the ocean, and they were praying to the Lord. "Oh Lord, please help us, because Bhumi Devi is having so many problems." And through the mental transmission, the Lord sent the message to Brahma that he is going to be born in this world, and you don't have to worry. He'll take care of all the demons. He'll remove all the demons so that the devotees can live peacefully. So that's how Krishna decides to be born, and then he always chooses two devotees as his parents. Krishna is the Supreme Father, but in Goloka Vrindavan, and when he's born, he needs very, very nice devotees as parents. And who knows who those parents are?
Prabhuji, is it Yashoda and
Nanda?
Yeah, Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj is like the foster parents of Krishna, right? Because he's born.
Vasudeva and Devaki.
Yes, Vasudeva and Devaki. But Krishna, when he was born previously, also they were the parents. So anybody knows those incarnations? So one was very early in Treta Yuga. There was a birth, Krishna in the form of Prishni Garbha. Prishni Garbha was the birth of the Lord, and he was born to Prishni was the lady, and the husband was Sutapa. So Sutapa and Prishni, they had the Lord come as a son, and in order to get the Lord as their son, they actually prayed to the Lord for 12,000 years. In those days, the lifespan was very long, and they used most of their time, because this his father was during Swayambhuva Manu. Okay, and Swayambhuva Manu, when Brahma created the world, he needed like husband and wife to populate the world with people, right? So that was one of the service they gave. Sutapa was given, but he, in order to have children, he said, first let's pray to the Lord. And they prayed for so many years, and when the Lord appeared, they said, they didn't ask for anything else, but they just asked for, can you please be born as my son? Because they only wanted to serve the Lord very closely in Vatsalya Bhav. So the Lord said, not only in this incarnation, I will be born 3 times as your son. So who knows the second time the Lord was born as their child? It is one of the incarnations that you might know, which Bali Maharaj is also involved. What is the Lord's incarnation where Bali Maharaj was there?
I forgot his name.
Starts with a V.
Vamana?
Yes, the dwarf incarnation. So Vamana avatar was born to Aditi. Aditi is the mother of all the devas, right? So that's why the devas are called Adityas. So Aditi and Kashyapa Muni. So Aditi and Kashyapa Muni was actually Devaki and Vasudeva in the previous life. So even before that, in the previous life, they were Sutapa and Prishni. So all these 3 times the Lord appeared as their child, because they so in the 3 forms.
So the Lord said, I will be born in 3 forms for you. In 3 forms.
Yeah.
I think why is because they were praying for 12,000 years.
Yeah. Well, when the Lord appeared, they could have just said, "Oh, just take me to the spiritual world."
No.
But they wanted to be in the material world and go through the sufferings, but all they wanted was to have the Lord as their child, because that means they can have very close association with the Lord. So so the Lord said, "Oh, you're very exalted, so I'm going to come to you in my 3 incarnations, and you'll also take the 3 forms." So that is the story of Devaki and Vasudeva, who you see in the right picture, how they were supposed to become the parents of Krishna. And now, like Thairaji already covered, okay, a little bit about Kamsa. Like Thairaji said, Kamsa's father is Ugrasena, okay? And Ugrasena was the king of Mathura. But Ugrasena was a very nice person, but Kamsa, like you know, is a demon. He wanted to just take over.
Kamsa is a demon, not a natural human being.
No, he has done a lot of tapasya and got a lot of powers, and he's using it in the wrong way. So he's a demon. And in his previous life, Kamsa was a person called Kalanemi. Yeah. Kalanemi is the son of Hiranyakashipu. Anybody knows Hiranyakashipu?
Wait, was it Hiranyakashipu? He was a bad guy, but wasn't he? Didn't he have a very nice son who listened inside the baby for?
His name was Prahlad Maharaj.
Very nice.
Yes.
Yeah. So Hiranyakashipu had other sons, and one was Kalanemi, who was also a demon, not like Prahlad. Okay. And Kalanemi had 6 other sons. They were called Shadagarbhas. Okay. I'm just going to tell you a little bit. Okay. So this Shadagarbhas, instead of following Hiranyakashipu, they went and prayed to Brahma. Again, they were not really devotees, but they were just wanting a way to become immortal and things like that. They're just like yes.
Prabhuji, this is for today's class, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Yes. So so then because I didn't have a picture of Kalanemi, but I just need to give you this information.
Kalanemi would have horns and teeth.
So Kalanemi had 6 sons who were these they called Shadgarbhas.
Yeah.
And Hiranyakashipu was very angry at these Shadgarbhas because they didn't say Hiranya Nama, and they didn't pray to Hiranyakashipu, because he always said to pray to him and not to the Lord, right? But Prahlad didn't follow him.
Yeah.
And even
Sorry, Prabhuji, I couldn't hear what you said right now. So would you please repeat it?
Yeah, you know, Kalanemi's sons were Shadgarbhas. So 6 sons were there, okay? And those 6 sons, they were not praying to Hiranyakashipu, okay? Hiranyakashipu is their grandfather, right? Because Hiranyakashipu is the father of Kalanemi, right? So then Hiranyakashipu got very mad and cursed them. Since you're going to pray to Brahma, not me, you will be killed by your own father, Kalanemi.
They were born as the sons of.
Yeah, so the 6 sons that Thairaji told us, who were killed by Kamsa. Kamsa in previous life were Kalanemi. And the Shadgarbhas, they were born as Devaki's sons and they were killed by Kalanemis. Okay. So that is the backstory of about these six babies, elder brothers of Krishna, who were killed by Kamsa, because Kamsa himself is in his previous life was Kalanemi. Okay, that is because of the Hiranyakashipu's curse. Again, Acharyas say about this whole story about Kamsa killing these 6 sons, right? And the 6 sons can be compared to the 6 anarthas we all have. Do you know what the 6 anarthas are? So it is Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mata, Matsarya. Okay, these are the Sanskrit. Okay, so Kama is lust. So just yeah, sorry, you want to say?
Prabhuji, I have said that. Can you please tell again? I have to write it.
Oh, okay. So Kama, Krodha, Lobha. Kama is lust. Krodha is anger. Lobha, greed. Moha, attachment.
Lobha, what is that?
Kama.
Lobha is greed.
No.
Prabhuji, after Lobha?
Moha. Moha is attachment.
Okay, Prabhuji, after that?
Mata. Mata is pride.
Prabhuji, can you please tell the spelling?
Mata is M-A-T-A, Mata. Mata
Okay.
and Matsarya. Matsarya is envy, you know. So these are the 6 bad things in everybody's heart. So when we remove the 6 anarthas, this Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mata, Matsarya from our heart, then the great Guru, that is Balaram, will be born. He's also known as Adi Guru. And he makes a situation right for the Lord to be born in our hearts. So that's what that's the inner meaning of this whole pastime of Krishna's birth. That if you want Krishna to be born in your heart, you have to remove these bad vices, the 6 anarthas, and then we have to get a guru like Balramji, and then Krishna will be born on our heart. Okay. So just going back to the story. So Tairaji told us a version. So in the Krishna book, there is slightly different. That that Vasudev and Devaki are not put in the prison immediately. So while Kamsa was going to kill Devaki, like Tairaji said, Vasudev said all, told about not killing, everybody's going to die, why are you fearing death, all that, but Kamsa wasn't hearing. And then he had to say, I will give you all the children born to us. So he actually agreed, because Vasudeva had very, very firm word. If he said it once, he never will betray. So he knew, Kamsa knew that Vasudeva will give him all their children. So then first child was born, and Vasudeva, based on his word, took the child and brought it to Kamsa. And Kamsa said, oh, you're so nice. So I understand that you'll give me the 8th child, who is the one that the heavenly voice said will kill me. So I'm not going to kill the first child. I'll wait for the 8th child. But then Narada Muni will come and tell Kamsa, hey Kamsa, you know what? You were Kalanemi in your previous life. And actually Kalanemi was killed by Vishnu. So actually Vishnu is sending all the demigods to be born. So all of these little babies are going to hurt you. And now you'd think, hey, why should a devotee like Narada Muni doing that? But Narada Muni is just part of the whole plan that Krishna has. to increase this Kamsa's karma, right? So he's doing all cruel activities. So he was going to, when he told him this, he knew that he'll go and kill the six sons, or all the sons, not just the eighth son. He won't just wait for the eighth son. He will kill everyone. That way, Narada Muni was just playing what Krishna wanted by speeding up the process of Krishna coming. And also we told the backstory of these 6 kids who had to be killed by their own father in the previous life, right? So those all that Krishna manages everything with one pastime, and that's why Narada Muni came. So Narada Muni is not a bad person, though he came and told this. Kamsa always has his own will to decide what right to do, but Narada Muni only told the truth to him, but then he decided that he'll go kill all the kids. So then he threw Vasudeva and Devaki into the prison and took each baby and threw it on the wall or threw it on the floor, and poor babies got killed. But then we know why those 6 kids were killed. And then Tairaji already told us the story of how Balaram got transferred from one mother to the other. And that is inconceivable, right? Until now, like medical science is doing surrogate mother to take the baby out of the womb of a mother and putting it into another mother where the baby can grow. They're doing the test tube babies, or they're doing fertilization of the sperm and the egg in a dish, and then they are transferring that to the womb. So now medical science is finding all that, but see the inconceivable pastime of the Lord when Balramji was born to in Devaki's womb. Just like Thairaji said, the transfer just happened because God wanted his brother to be safe. So he with Yogamaya, with his power of Yogamaya, he transferred the baby from one wife to the other. So that's how Balramji, so he was born not in the jail, he was born in Rohini Mata's womb, right? He was born from her in Gokul or Vrindavan. Gokul is the residential quarters inside Vrindavan. So he was born in Gokul itself. And he was waiting for a year for Krishna to be born. And then when Krishna was Krishna first entered into the mind of Vasudeva, saying that I'm going to be born, and then into the womb of Devaki, and then see all the demigods, including Shiva, Brahma, Chandra, Varuna, Indra, Narada Muni, everybody is coming to pay their obeisances to the Lord. This picture is showing that the Supreme Lord, when he comes, it's all auspicious, and everybody who are devotees are so happy, including the demigods. They're all coming. Mother Yashoda is having a dream, and she's seeing that everybody's praying to her womb. And then she realized when the Lord was born, he's actually the Supreme Lord himself. And like Thairaji mentioned all these pastimes beautifully. So how the gods, they all fell asleep, and then the Lord told Vasudeva to take the baby to Vrindavan. And slightly different version is while when he reached Vrindavan, they were all sleeping. Nobody knew. In some stories, you'd see Nanda Maharaj was awake and he helped, but actually, they in the Krishna book it said everybody was sleeping in Vrindavan also. And Vasudeva takes the little baby, and while he was going, Thairaji mentioned this wonderful pastime of Sheshna coming as an umbrella. And Yamuna River, it was very, very, okay, Ayana wants to say that. Okay.
So the Yamuna River, he had to cross that to go to Vrindavan to save Krishna. So Ananta Shesha came, and then he protected Krishna, and then And then the Yamuna River just separated.
No, before that, he got into the river, and the river was actually very wild, and Nanda Maharaj was thinking, oh, what is going to happen? This river is going to drown the little baby, and he put the basket all the way top, and he was walking on the banks, but the river even went over his hand. What the river wanted was to just touch the feet of the Lord. So Mother Yamuna, River Yamuna went and touched the feet of the Lord, and then, like Ayana said, separated out to give way to Nanda Maharaj so that he can walk. And
then Nanda Maharaj.
Yeah, and just like how the ocean allowed the stones to be put so that Ram could cross to Lanka, similarly, Mother Yamuna also gave way so that Krishna could be carried by Nanda Maharaj to Vrindavan and to Gokul. And there was a baby girl, like Tairaji said, and the babies were swapped. And the baby girl was actually Yogamaya, right? And Yogamaya is, there are two Mayas.
Was it Durga or Yogamaya?
Yeah, so that's a good question. So Maya has two types. One is Yogamaya and one is Mahamaya. So Yogamaya means all Krishna's pastimes, all the wonderful pastimes that Krishna does, the magic that Krishna does is called Yogamaya. How he makes everybody forget that he's the greatest Lord. And Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda think, so he's just an ordinary kid, we have to protect him. So Yogamaya is the one that assists Krishna in all the pastimes with all the magic. And Mahamaya is Mother Parvati or Durga. Mahamaya. So Mahamaya is everything in the material world. We discussed about Durga having the trident, right? The trident of suffering, which is the Adi Devik, Adi Atmik, Adi Bhautik. So she's like the jailer of Durga. Durga is this world and Durga is the jailer. So she is Mahamaya. So there are two Mayas. So actually Yogamaya was the one present, and once she came back as after being swapped with Krishna, she was near Devaki, and when Kamsa came, and then when Kamsa touched the baby, from Yogamaya, the baby turned into Mahamaya, which is Durga. So and then she came up. When the baby was thrown, she came and showed her real self, that you're going to be killed and the son is already born. And then Kamsa just ordered all the babies to be killed, and he sent Putana and all that. We'll discuss that in the next class. And this picture is just showing how after Krishna was born, the next day was the festival is called Nandotsav. When Nanda Maharaj is celebrating the birth of a baby boy to him and Yashoda, they don't know that they actually had a baby girl and they got swapped with Krishna. So this is the inconceivable nature. Swap means exchanged. Yeah.
Prabhuji,
Yeah. Yes.
is Lord Krishna's name Krishna or Narayana?
Krishna, there are different names of the Lord, right? So you
And
can
different
call.
incarnations.
Yeah. Narayana, we usually say Narayana for Lord Vishnu. It's also like Krishna in the office is Narayana. Krishna at home is Krishna. He's always playful and always stealing butter and all that, right? So,
Prabhuji, as this is Kali Yuga, this Yashoda had Krishna and all was happening in Kali Yuga, right?
no, that's all in Dwapara Yuga. Kali Yuga, Krishna came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to teach us how to chant the holy names of the Lord.
So Mahabharat was in between, starting of Kali Yuga.
Yeah. So as soon as Krishna left this world is when Kali Yuga started. So you can say Dwapara Yuga, Mahabharata was towards the end of Dwapara Yuga. And there are some parts of Mahabharata we discussed, remember? After Krishna leaves also, there is part where Arjuna and Yudhishthira.
Arjuna looked all his archery skills and all, and he had to take his Gandhi and beat the thieves and all.
Yeah. So all that part is in Kali Yuga. So it is kind of little part in Kali Yuga and most part in Dwapara Yuga. Does that answer your question, Meenakshi ji?
What, Prabhuji?
Does it answer your question?
Yes, Prabhuji. Then,
Yes.
yeah, okay, Prabhuji. Then.
Okay, very good. So, Devaki and Vasudeva are in Mathura. And Kamsa had actually let them out of the prison by that time because he found that he thought that the daughter was born to them and actually they were nothing to blame to them, and the son is not going to be the saying was wrong, and he mistakenly put them in jail, but they took them out of jail in Mathura, but they knew that their son is safe in Vrindavan, but they couldn't celebrate the birth. All that wonderful mercy was God to Yashoda Mai, who is giving little bath to the baby, and there is Rohini Mata, who is actually the mother of Balaramji, who is here in blue. See, so they are all celebrating Krishna's birth in the beautiful festival called Nandotsav, where Nanda Maharaj gave a lot of gifts to many brahmanas and gave off so many cows, and celebrated Krishna's birth with giving him bath and putting a lot of wonderful jewelry, serving everybody. It was a great festival. So today also, after the festival where Krishna is born is celebrated as Janmashtami, and the next day is called Nandotsav, and that is this festival we are seeing here.
Prabhuji,
So that,
Date is Janmashtami. Which day is Janmashtami?
the birthday of Krishna, meaning appearance day of Krishna, is Janmashtami, and the next day of his.
Prabhuji, what is the actual date?
So the date.
What do the English calendar?
So date keeps if you follow the Gregorian calendar or the English calendar, the date keeps changing. But if you look at the lunar calendar, it is the lunar calendar is based on the month, the moon position, right? So it's Ashtami. It's the 8th day of the moon, always. So that's why it's called Janmashtami. Okay, during that month of March. Yes.
So, Prabhuji, I didn't hear that when the 7th child was born, this Kamsa was killing the child, and he threw the baby, and she didn't die.
What happened was even before the 7th child was born from Mother Devaki's womb, he got transferred to Mother Rohini's womb. Okay, so what happened was Kamsa wanted to kill the 7th child also, but then he was told that there was a miscarriage. You know what miscarriage is? Some mothers, because the baby is in the womb, suddenly dies, and the big belly of the mother goes down because the baby was aborted, because the baby couldn't survive in the womb. So Kamsa thought it was a miscarriage. Oh, he thought, oh, because of me, even the 7th child got so afraid that he died in the womb itself. But actually, the baby got already transferred to Rohini. Got it?
That was Balaram, right?
Yeah, that was Lord Balaram. Very good question. Okay. Okay, are you all ready for Kahoot now?
Yes,
Prabhuji.
Any other questions?
No, Prabhuji.
Okay, let's.
Prabhuji, I have put a question in the chat box, okay?
Oh, you have. I don't look at the chat. I'm so sorry. Did not know that it was the Supreme Lord. How can they know? Oh, okay. So your question is, how did is the Lord? How did Devaki and Vasudev know it is the Supreme Lord? So, like Tairaji mentioned, when the Lord was born, he showed his 400 form to Vasudev and Devaki and instructed them everything that you in your previous lives you were Krishni and Sutapa, and you were Kashyapa Muni and Aditi, and now you are Devaki and Vasudev. And I am coming as your child for the third time, and this is what I want you to do. Take me to Vrindavan and exchange me for the baby that's born there. And all the soldiers who are guarding this prison will all go to sleep. All the prison doors will all open up, and everything will be perfect for you to bring me to Vrindavan, and I'll be safe there. Okay, so the Lord came and told. And also, if you see, while she was pregnant with Krishna in the womb, all the demigods started to come to pray to the womb because Krishna was there. So she already had a hint that somebody very, very special is in this womb. So that's how they knew it was Krishna. Okay, good job. Nice question, okay? So let's go to the Kahoot. Any more questions? Yeah, so just like Meenakshi ji just did, if you post a question in chat, let me know because I may not be checking chat. All
Stop
right.
the video. Will you, please? Will you? Thank you.
Okay, the pin is 884274. 884274.
Yay. I was the first one. I'm the first one to join.
Prabhuji, can you see the pin?
Yes.
Yeah, 884274.
884
274.
Prabhuji, your voice is breaking.
Oh.
It's 884274.
Yes, Meenakshi ji is in. Okay, can we start?
Prabhuji, there are 7 parts.
My name here.
She hasn't put her name yet.
Oh yeah. Oh, Dhruv is in. Welcome, Dhruv. Oh, I was looking at the participant list and seeing Meena. Sorry. Okay. Let's get started.
Prabhuji, we have 7 participants, but 8 participants in the Kahoot.
Yeah.
Okay, where was Krishna Bhagavan born? Dwaraka, Badrinath, Mathura, Ayodhya. Very good. Most of you got that right.
Yay.
And Mathura is in modern day UP, Uttar Pradesh. Okay. All right. Radha Chaitra, first place, Tarun, Thaira, Ayana, and Ishwarji on the board. Second question. Who took Krishna to Gokul? King Ugrasena, Vasudeva, Devaki, Kamsa.
Vasudeva.
Yes. Everybody got it right. Yay!
One for you.
Yes. Very good. So one thing you got to all understand is sometimes you'll hear Vasudev and Vasudev. Okay. So never confuse. Vasudev is Krishna because he's the son of Vasudev. Okay.
Vasudev.
So when you read about Vasudev, like Devaki's husband, you should read it as Vasudev. And if Krishna is being mentioned, then you have to read it as Vasudev. Okay.
Vasudev or
Vasudev. Vasudev is the father. Vasudev Krishna is the son. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Who was Lord Krishna's father and mother? Devaki and Vasudev, Ugrasena and Kamsa, Gopi and Gopa, Gokul and Gopi.
Gopi and Gopa. You cannot say that? You cannot say that? Acha, this is important.
It is not Kansa, it's Kamsa, right?
Yeah. In Hindi, they say Kansa, but it's Kamsa. But in English, we write Kamsa. Yeah.
Prabhuji, you are also reading as Vasudeva.
Yeah, my bad. Actually, you should read Devaki and Vasudev. Okay. So that was my mistake. Sorry, I'm not teaching what I like following what I'm saying. That's a very good catch. Okay, Tyra G has 3 correct answers in a row. She's on fire. Then there's
I have 3 correct answers in a row too.
Okay, next question. Who was Lord Krishna's uncle and grandfather? Vasudeva and Surasena, Kamsa and Ugrasena, Nanda and Parjanya, Kalanedi and Hiranyakashipu.
Uncle and
So, who is Devaki? And whose brother is who's Devaki's brother? Devaki's brother is Krishna's uncle. Yeah. So, Kamsa and Ugrasena. Ugrasena, we said, right, was the father of Kamsa. Vasudeva and Surasena. Surasena is the father of Vasudev. Vasudev, is a was the king there, right? Surasena is the king, and Vasudeva was a prince. And Kamsa wanted to get the kingdom of the Yadus also. So Yadu dynasty is from Vasudeva, and Kamsa is like the Bhoja dynasty. Okay, and Kamsa wanted to get more kingdom. That's why he wanted his sister Devaki to marry Vasudeva, so that Vasudeva's Yadu kingdoms will also come under his control.
Prabhuji, the first time I'm being in the 4th place.
Very good. Okay. Because you know a lot about Krishna, that's a very good thing. Okay, Radha and Chaitra ji is first, Tarun ji second, Taira ji third, Meenakshi ji fourth, Ishwar ji fifth. Very close between Ishwar and Meenakshi. Okay, next question. Which festival celebrates the birthday of God Krishna? Diwali, Dashara, Janmashtami, Navaratri. Yes, it's called Janmashtami. And as devotees, we never say birthday, but you can say informally birthday because Krishna is never born. He's only appears. He's ever present, right? There's no beginning and end for Krishna. Okay, so Tairaji is in 2nd place. Very good. And Tarunji is in 1st place. Very good. 6. Okay, after Janmashtami, which festival we celebrate? Nanda Mahotsav, Ram Navami, Diwali, Holi. Yes, Nanda Mahotsav. Nandotsav or Nanda Mahotsav? Okay, Ishwarji is climbed to 2nd place. And Meenakshi ji is still on the board. Who is Devaki? Krishna's mother, Krishna's stepmother, Krishna's father, Rama's mother. Okay, very good. One of you said Ram's mother.
It's not Ram's mother.
Kausalya.
Prabhuji, Ram's mother is Kaikeyi.
Kausalya, right?
It's okay.
Okay. So Tarunji, Ishwarji, Tairaji, Meenakshiji, Radha, Chaitra. Ishwarji got all 7 right. Okay. Krishna was Devaki's firstborn son. True or false?
Isn't that Mother Yashoda with Krishna?
Yeah. So we already know that Devaki had 6 children before Krishna. 7th got transferred to Rohini, and Krishna is the 8th son, right?
Whoa.
Okay. Who was the father of Vasudeva? Ugrasena, Vasusena, Surasena, Bhojasena. So
I don't know.
we mentioned this in class. You can eliminate. There was one question before also. That kind of gave you a hint. Yes, it's Surasena. Ugrasena is Kamsa's dad. Vasudeva's dad is Surasena. He's the Yadu king. Ugrasena is the Bhoja king. Okay. Vasusena, Bhojasena, I don't know. Okay. 10th question of 21. Who were the wives of Vasudeva? Ulupi and Chitrangada, Devaki, Rohini, Kunti, Madri, Yashoda, Kaushalya. Yes, everybody got it right. Very good. I'm so happy.
I didn't even know I clicked that.
Okay. Who was the sister of Vasudeva? Kunti, Radha, Gandhari, Draupadi. What? Yeah. So this I didn't mention in class, but this is how we know from Mahabharata. Yeah, we learned it from Mahabharata.
Prabhuji, I've seen this in Mahabharata.
Yeah.
That's a television
So
program.
That was the wrong answer.
Prabhuji,
Yeah, but-
actually, Subhadra was Rohini's daughter, right? Or Devaki's?
Devaki's daughter.
Subhadra.
Yeah.
Subhadra is actually Rohini's, right?
So yes. So I'm guessing, yes, you're right, because Subhadra was part of the pastimes in Vrindavan. So that's probably after Krishna was born and Balaram was born, then Rohini had the child. Yes.
Rohini was even Balaram's.
Yes. Balaram's mom. But he's Vasudeva's daughter, wife, right? Rohini is. Right?
Can you just click to the next
So my point is, this is how Krishna and Arjuna are related, right? They're cousins, because brother and sister Kunti and Vasudeva's children. Brothers' children are Balaram and Krishna. And Kunti's children are Arjuna, Yudhishthira, Bhima, Sahadeva, Nakula.
So that's how they're all related.
Yes, yeah. So they're cousins, first cousins.
Oh,
Okay. All right. So Ishwar has climbed to first place.
Yay!
And Tairaji, Radha, Chaitra, Meenakshiji, and Ayana quick following. Okay. Which one is the Supreme Lord's parents and what is the name of his appearance? Prishni and Sutapa, Krishna appeared as Prishni Garbha. Aditi and Kashyapa, Krishna appeared as Upendra or Vamanadev. Devaki and Vasudeva, Krishna appeared. All of the above. Yes, it is all of the above, because we mentioned that the parents of Krishna were the same in these 3 incarnations. They just had different bodies.
Wait, what does this say?
Krishni and Sutapa, Krishna appeared as Krishni Garbha. That was the first one. After they took a penance for 12,000 years, Krishni Garbha was born. Okay. Okay. So Ishwarji is 10,000 points. Then Tairaji, Radhaji, Meenakshi is on fire. And then Ayana. Very good, all of you. And everybody who's playing, don't worry about whether you're on board.
Okay, who was the father of Kamsa?
Surasena, Ugrasena, Kamasena, Virasena.
Isn't this the Kamsa and Little Krishna?
Yes.
I knew it! You. The answer!
Yes, Ugrasena is the answer.
Yay! I literally kind of pointed to it with the mouse.
I felt like you said the answer, which was
No,
Okay,
I didn't.
okay, concentrate. Rohini and Balaram were put under the care of Nanda Maharaj. True or false?
Rohini and Balaram.
So where was Rohini? That will give you the answer. Rohini, though she was the wife of Vasudeva, she was sent to Vrindavan to live with Yashodamai and Nanda Maharaj, because Nanda Maharaj was a friend of Vasudeva. So they were all under the control of Nanda Maharaj. Care. Yeah.
Okay. So Ishwar is still in first place. Taira, Chaitraji, Meenakshi, and me.
Okay. Next question. Where was Balaram born? Gokul, Vrindavan, Mathura, Dwaraka. So sorry if you got Vrindavan. They moved a few times. Gokul was the place where Krishna was initially. So Gokul is within. So Gokul is a more specific answer. Okay. So those who got Vrindavan, I'm sorry. That's also
Who
kind of
answered
correct.
Gokul?
One person did.
Who answered?
Looks like it's Meenakshi.
Meenakshi.
Very good.
Yay.
Okay, what is another form of Lord Balaram? Lakshman, Lord Nityananda, Sheshanag, all of the above. Yes, it's all of the above. You know, Balaram always wear blue. Just like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu wears blue. And then Sheshanag, we know, is the snake on which Vishnu lies down, right? So that is Sheshanag. And Lakshman, when Ram and Lakshman Leela, Lakshman was Balaram or Nityananda Prabhu or Sheshanag. So all the same person actually. Very good for everybody who answered right. And others you're learning, so very good to you.
I'm still staying in fifth place.
Okay, who were the 6 older brothers of Krishna killed by Kamsa? Shatgarbha, son of Kalamnemi in previous life, represents 6 vices, anarthas, all of the above.
Prabhuji, I actually clicked the first one.
Oh, that's okay. It's not bad.
So it's all of the above, okay?
Okay, it's okay, sure. Oh, that
Still.
changed pretty quickly.
Okay.
Wow.
Taira ji is in 4th place now. Meenakshi ji is in 3rd place. Radha Chaitra ji is in 5th.
Whoa.
Okay, why was Balaram known as Sankarshan?
What?
He was attractive. He was forcibly attracted to the womb of Rohini. He was powerful, none of the above.
I don't know.
Yeah, this one I don't know if I mentioned in class. The meaning of Sankarshan is because of his very special birth of being transferred from one womb to the other. So that's why it's called Sankarshan.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, Thairaji knew the answer, so she's in second place. Very good. Okay, Balaram is older than Krishna.
Oh, everybody knows that.
True or
I
false?
hope everybody knows that. Yes.
Yes. Very good.
Yeah, one more answer for you.
Last. Not last. Second last question.
Yeah.
Balaram appeared as the dash child, 5th, 6th, 8th, 7th.
Dun, 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 dun. It starts with. Dun, 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 dun. I'm not giving a clue. Dun, dun.
Very good. Most of you got that right. Krishna is the 8th child, so Balaram is the 7th child. That's why he's older than Krishna by 1 year. Okay. Last question. Balaram is the dash guru. Shiksha guru, Jagat guru, Adi guru, Diksha guru. So Diksha guru is any guru who gives initiation. So we mentioned Adi guru is Balaramji. He is the original guru or Guru Tattva. Okay, so just learn that there are many kinds of gurus. Diksha guru is who gives you initiation. Shiksha guru is any guru who gives you good instruction to go to Krishna. And who Diksha guru is the one who tells you the mantra and tells you your new name when you
I
get
would be
initiated.
in third place, but I'm in fourth, but I'm still happy.
Okay, very good. So let's see who's on the podium. Third place goes to Thairaji. Yay! Second place goes to Meenakshi. Oh my goodness. And first place goes to Ishwar. And great. And Ayana is fourth and Radha is fifth. So everybody did great. Congratulations to the winners and every participant. Okay, so great job, everyone. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.
Bye-bye. Wait.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Bol. Thank you so much. It's a wonderful class. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha.
Yay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
I want to annotate.
Okay.
Wait, actually.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I'm so happy that I'm the second.
Yeah, very good. Both brother and sister are first and second. You're such a spiritual siblings.
Yes. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, very nice.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, bye.
Bol, Hare Krishna.
Hare Bol.
Thairaji is third.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Thairaji, very good. You were actually the teacher of this class. We were so blessed to have your association and the wonderful story you said. Thank you.
Prabhuji. All glories to Krishna.
Yes, very cool. And we are all preparing for Krishna's appearance day that's coming up in August, right? So let's all learn and talk about Krishna so that we all will appreciate his appearance day coming up in August.
Yes, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, can I leave?
Yes, please.
Okay, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Just you, Ayana.
I know.
Let's close the call.
No. I don't want to.
The recording is still going on.
Silly me.